How do you buy a home in Massachusetts in 2026? So let's go through the list. First, number one and number two are kind of in tandem. So you're going to want to speak to a lender and a real estate agent. Now, if you have a lender that you trust, your lender can probably refer you to a real estate agent, or if you have a real estate agent that you know, like, and trust, they can refer you to a lender. So speak with a lender is really your first step. You want to get pre-approved so that you know your budget. It's important to get a pre-approval from the lender. That's going to give you an idea of what you can purchase a home for. But you also want to talk to your lender about the monthly payments. What can you expect to pay monthly? Make sure you know what you're most comfortable with, and that will set your budget for what you can purchase for a home. Now, so once you've got your pre-approval, then you're going to speak with a real estate agent. Your real estate agent should sit down, you guys should have a buyer consultation, and you should talk through the home buying process. What are your wants, your needs, and just go through what it's like to purchase a home and go through all of these steps. What paperwork do you need to sign before touring homes, etc. So you'll meet with your real estate agent, you'll meet with your lender, and then you can start touring homes. Once you start touring homes, you're going to get a feel for what it is that you like, what you don't like, what you realize you might want or need rather than what you don't need, etc. You're going to get a good idea of what it is that you're looking for. Once you find the home, you are going to make an offer. Your real estate agent will, of course, write up the offer for you, and you will work together on any negotiations, but your real estate agent will be the liaison between you and the seller. Once you've got a signed offer, the seller accepts your offer, congratulations. What is the next step? So you're going to sign an offer. Your first deposit is going to be due. Your first deposit is typically $1,000, but it can be anything that you'd like. If you want to strengthen your offer, you can increase that first deposit. So you put in your first deposit. Those first 24 hours once your offer is accepted can be a little bit hectic. You have to get your offer, or you have to get your deposit in. You have to get an attorney, so your real estate agent can suggest attorneys to you, but your attorney is going to help you with the next steps. And then you've also got to schedule your home inspection. Home inspection should be done within 7 to 10 days of an accepted offer. Your real estate agent will meet you there and the home inspector for the home inspection, walk through with you, and then your home inspector will give you a report. You and your real estate agent can sit down, go through that home inspection report, talk about what might need to be negotiated. You can ask the seller to reduce the price. You can ask for closing cost credit, etc., etc. Your real estate agent will talk you through that, but you have a home inspection. You negotiate after the home inspection, and then you sign the purchase and sale. Purchase and sale is signed with your attorney, typically online, but they will draw up the purchase and sale and send that to you. That document locks you in with the seller and says, we're moving forward on this property. Then your lender really gets to work. You go through the underwriting process. They are going to need W-2s, credit, income statements, all of that if they haven't already pulled that from you. The lender is going to do a deep dive on your finances. Typically takes a couple of weeks. That's through the underwriting process. Once your underwriter goes through that process, they're going to give you a mortgage commitment that says, yes, we are lending on you for this property and we're committing to closing on this property. A couple days after that, you move to the closing table. So if you have any questions about buying a home in Massachusetts in 2026, I'm here to help. This was a really quick overview, but I'd love to sit down with you for a buyer consultation. Just comment buyer or DM me and we will chat.